I'm sure we could reimburse you like a couple bucks or something. You could just ask the front desk before you leave, okay? Could I actually bother you quickly and just ask which dress you would rather me wear? Because I was looking through my closet and I didn't have too many options for a fancy restaurant, you know, so. First, I have this like purple sparkly option, but there's a few cutouts and I don't know if that's appropriate. Then I also have a black bodycon dress, but that one's a little bit boring, so just let me know which one you think I should wear. What? Your session? Don't worry, we'll get everything in. Yeah, I work really fast, actually. I work better when I'm working fast, so could you just let me know out of these two, which one do you think? So that's a purple sparkly one, right? Yeah, and then that's the black one. The black one, you think so? I could do my nails like a pop of color, right? And the shoes could, and then, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Let me know which shoes. Yes, it's between those clear, open toe, and then the nude strappy, yeah. And my nails are gonna be painted purple, just in case I want the purple dress, you know. Open toe, okay, thank you. Yeah, you're really, really much of help. Okay, so, do you want to see a picture of him? Okay, yeah, no, that's understandable. You want to get to your session, right? Okay, so your session was about depression. Oh, okay, it was about anxiety. No, I thought it was, yeah, I knew it was something. I just didn't really remember what exactly. Okay, so anxiety, and if you could just tell me what is making you anxious, and we could kind of go through this together. Yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely, yeah, totally, that makes sense why you're anxious, yeah. Yeah, I could see that one for sure. What was that? Oh, well, I think that, especially with losing your grandpa, uncle, dad, great-grandpa, right? Okay, right, sorry. Especially with you losing your great-grandpa, you know, you kind of have to take some time for yourself sometimes. Maybe book a spa day, or go shopping, or even just something as small as picking up a book and reading that. And that should help you with the whole grieving process and everything. There actually are quite a few resources online for that. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross is a really good one people like for the stages of grief. There's quite a few of them on Amazon if you just search grief books or something like that. They can help you get through the grieving process. Me? Well, I'm not a grief therapist. I'm actually just a regular therapist, so I can just kind of point you in the right direction, but I'm not going to be able to like cure your grief, you know. Right? That's giving you anxiety, right? So if that's giving you anxiety, then I think you should definitely look into those books, you know, maybe take some self-care time and things like that, you know what I mean? Right? Because if you don't, you know, it's just gonna make it worse, you know, you're just gonna get burnt out and stuff, so definitely, yeah, definitely look into that if you can. Yeah, okay, good. So, do that, and then what else is stressing you out? I remember your intake form, you were a hairdresser, nurse, right? You were a nurse. So close yet so far, right? Hairdressers are like the nurses of cosmetology, right? Yeah, because they take care of her hair and everything. Okay, so what about your job is stressing you out? Yeah, hold that thought actually. Yeah. Do you know what hospital do you work at, by the way, actually? Just side note. Really? Really? Did you ever work on the neurology floor? Really? Wow. Okay. Well, if you see, yeah, the chief neurologist, that's the one I'm going on the date with. Really? He's married. Oh, well. Oops. My bad. I mean, I'm still gonna go on the date because, you know, if you hadn't told me, I wouldn't know. Do you think you could put in a good word for me? Maybe say, like, I'm so good with my patients. You don't even know why You know, I don't have more patients when I'm not winning awards here. Like, my patients love me. I tell them that I helped you through your grief with your great-grandfather. Well, I mean, I would really appreciate it if you could. I think that could help your anxiety, because sometimes when we're anxious, it can be helpful to do something for others, and that can make us feel better about ourselves, and it can just kind of help us overall if we do something nice for somebody else. And by you doing that, you know, that would really help me out, you know, if you were thinking about that. Okay, yeah, just something. Actually, you know what, I'm just gonna write down a few things that you could say to him that would probably impress him, you know. So first we'll say great with patience, and then I'll put some great with patience, and then I'll put in parentheses, helped me with grieving process after losing great grandfather. Okay, so we're gonna go with that. That's a good one. I'm actually gonna put a star by that one since he's a doctor. And he won a lot of awards for patient interactions and just bedside manners, things like that. I think that he would be most impressed by that one. So please definitely be sure to mention that one, okay? Yeah. Then another thing you could say is that you love my sense of style. Now today I'm just wearing this black top, but as you can see from the dresses I showed you, the shoes and everything, I do have a great sense of style. So you can mention that great sense of style. Yeah. And then what? Your session. Well, like I said, I do actually think that this will help you with your anxiety, because when you're anxious, a lot of times, you know, you might be overthinking things, but you focusing on this mission I'm giving you, and also if your job is stressing you out, well, at work you'll see the neurologist there, and you'll be thinking about all the things I said and the task I gave you. Won't be thinking so much about your job and how it's stressing you out, so it will be a really great reliever for your anxiety. Yeah, do you see what I'm saying? I think it could work. Now, what type of nurse are you again? Okay, yeah. So you mostly work in the ICU, but you do go on the neuro floor. Oh, wait, this is the ICU. Okay, that's good. So I think this is a really good thing to shift your focus to at work rather than all the tasks as a nurse that you do in the ICU. Well, I know those tasks are important, but at the end of the day, you are a nurse, so you went to school for it, and it's really probably like second nature to you at this point. So the likelihood of you doing something wrong is like not that high, you know. So mostly focus on the doctor, though. So saying that I am really nice, a nice person. Say that. Say I donate a lot to charity or something. Giving back. Say I'm good at giving back. Well, I'm just gonna tell you right now. Just take my word for it, okay? I do give back. So giving back. Yeah, I'm really great at giving back. And then just mention that to him, because I know that he does that charity gala thing. See if you can get me a ticket. Okay, you get +1. Well, I mean, you don't really have to bring your husband. You can just bring me instead. I'm sure I'm a lot more fun than your husband. So yeah, give back, and then just let me know. You have my number from the file, so just call me, and if you can't get through to me, call the receptionist. Just let them know if you can get those tickets, okay? Yeah, and again, this is helping you with your anxiety. This is meant to help you with your anxiety. So we have that. So yeah, so that's good. Maybe what other thing do you think he would like? Do you know anything he likes? Do you guys have any hobbies or anything? Camping. I'm not much of a camper, but you know, for him, I guess I could look into it. Camping, okay. Where does he like to camp? Do you know the address? Okay, I'm not gonna just show up there, but I mean, like, what if I want to plan a vacation there as well? You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, if you know the address, just let me know. It is, okay. I know that one, yeah. Just give me 1 second. Hey, Maria. look for the next available opening at the RV camping park by the mall. Okay, I know I don't have an RV, but can you just look for it? Okay, I'm sure I can find one in enough time. Just look for the next most recent one and book me for it. Just do it. Okay, yeah, bye. Okay, you were saying, any other hobbies? Okay. Food, yeah, I like food too. Yeah, that's probably why he's taking me to that restaurant, right? Now I have one more question. So I haven't really been big into dating because I've been focusing mostly on my career as a therapist, you know. So, do you think that I should offer to pay for half the bill? Or since he asked me out, should he pay for it? Or what do you think for that? Well, I just get a little anxious about it because I don't want to, come across as rude, but I also don't want to come across as like we're just friends, you know what I'm saying? So, do you think I should offer to pay for half of it, or see if he says something, and then if he doesn't, then offer? What do you think? That's a good point. Yeah. Well, yeah, it does give me a little bit of anxiety if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, I had a little bit of a difficult last relationship. Oh, well, I could just get into it with you here. Like, I don't know about you. I mean, apparently you're married, right? Yeah, so I don't know how you met your husband, but my last relationship, it was like a whole thing. I was engaged, but then the engagement ended, and it was just a whole thing. I kept the ring, though. But it was, like, really stressful. You know, I couldn't really move past it, and I have a lot of anxiety when it comes to trusting a new partner, if you can imagine, because that last partner kind of just ended the engagement so suddenly. So yeah, no, it was so sudden. Exactly. So what do you have any advice? Do you think that I could, you know, trust someone or take it slow? Okay, take it slow. Don't go through their phone. Okay, try not to. Yeah, that's true. I do now know that he's married, so I don't have to worry about him cheating, I guess, since I already know he's married. I mean, I can move past that. Yeah, I can see past that. I can see the potential of the relationship past that. Yeah. Okay. Do you have any advice for, like, first date anxiety? Just be yourself. I know they always say that. Fake it till you make it. That's a good one. That's a good one. What was that? You're wondering if we could talk about your in-laws. Okay, but actually that brings me to one other question. So when it comes to in-laws and your partner's parents, how do you go about that dynamic? Because that also gives me anxiety, because the one I was engaged to before this, that their parents didn't like me. So okay, that's a good point. So trying to find similar interests between you two. Okay, yeah, similar interests. That's a good one. Yeah. Okay. And what else would you say? Some quality time as a group. Okay. Yeah. Family quality time. Family quality time. Okay. Thank you. You're so helpful. Honestly, I really appreciate it. I think we got a lot out of this session. I am gonna have to wrap it up actually quite soon because my nail appointment is in 15 minutes. You would have liked to talk a little bit more about, I mean, I feel like we talked a lot